Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Ziadeh with WashingtonExec, and our guest today is Greg Pieczynski. He's the head coach for the men's golf team at George Mason University. Thanks for being here, Greg.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, I understand that the team had a very successful 2021-2022 season. What does the team look like for the fall season going into the spring season, and how are your players shaping up so far?
Yeah, last spring we set a lot of records, school records. We finished third in the Atlantic 10 Conference, which was the best finish in school history. And we had two all-conference players, also a first in school history. So we lost one of our all-conference players who's now on board with us as an assistant coach, Will Halleman-Darris. And the other is JP Miller, and he's back. So we have his experience and talent coming back. So just trying to find another guy to replace Will's presence. And so that's where the growth we're looking for coming into this season. And we're still a very young team. We have a little more depth. The previous 2 years, we had pretty much half a roster with only 6 players. And so this year we have 9, which is closer to average. So, and we've already completed the fall portion of our season, and we had 3 top 6s, 2 top 5s out of 4 events. So, looking to keep that momentum into this spring schedule, which features a lot of good competition and host golf courses. We're going to South Florida in 2 weeks. We're going to Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to Chambers Bay in Seattle, Washington, and we also host an event in the Pinehurst area at Mid-Pines, and then we finish with Penn State and Ohio State's event, as well as our conference championship back in Orlando.
Nice. Sounds great. So, talk to us about your plans for the future of the George Mason men's golf program. Where are you hoping to make most of an impact?
Well, we really want to make an impact really in this community, and Northern Virginia is one of the best golf areas in the whole country. And really, when I got the job, golf wasn't a very big priority within the school, and the potential we have in this area with all the great golf courses, all the great instructors, and therefore a lot of great junior players in this area was just to make George Mason a viable option for those really good players rather than them going other places. So really building that network within the community with our golf neighbors and our non-golf neighbors. And because again, there's a strong golf community and we have good enough weather throughout the year, we have a lot to offer.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, like you alluded to, golf is big in our region. It's also big amongst the government contracting community, which is our audience base. So how can GovCon help and how can they get involved with the George Mason program if they'd like to?
Well, yeah, I mean, one of the big things, especially for a smaller sport like ours, is really, again, building relationships within our community. So for golf course access, again, there's a lot of great golf courses in this area. Golf course access is a challenge for us. So, what we've done is gone to about 8 to 10 different local clubs in the area to, again, play with alumni, meet their staff and the pros, and also just from also a fundraising standpoint. Again, I think the government contracting industry in this area is so strong, and it's really built upon relationships. There's no better golf, or there's no better sport or activity to network than golf. And like I said, so it's a natural fit, I think, the GovCon community with golf. And again, we're trying to bridge those gaps. And again, you know, the fundraising aspect and also the relationship building is really, again, to take our program to the next level, an area that we need to, I guess, keep focusing on. Again, whether it's being active in that community is tapping into that wonderful community. There's a current campaign for us to fundraise for a team van, which helps with recruiting and academically, as well as it's kind of a great marketing tool for us too. But it's something every team has, and we don't. And again, we're about 40% only funded in scholarships and an operating budget and other areas. So
Well, thanks, Greg, for giving us an inside look at the program, and good luck to you and your team for the spring season.
thanks so much.